Hi, I'm Joe Mantia from Cory, Fairbanks Mazda. How are you? What brings you to the dealership?
I'm doing good. How are you?
What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah. And,
Well, I'm looking for a CX-9 because my kids are getting older. All their friends are coming to, play sports and everything and go on family trips. So I'm looking for a bigger vehicle.
okay, well, come on this way. Let me show you a vehicle. This is the CX-9. Of course, it's a little bit bigger. There's some room for you. I wanted to show you a few things about the vehicle. Let me pull around here. This vehicle is it's starting around $13,700, but it does come with all the options that you could possibly think of. Okay, and what I'm going to show you here is we're going to start right here. This vehicle has a wraparound lens, so people can see your blinker from the outside. A lot of times accidents happen because people don't see your blinker at all, so you don't get T-boned because people see that happen. Okay. Also, every vehicle that we have, a CX-9 especially, comes with a 5-mile-an-hour bumper. Regulation is 2.5, so it makes it a little bit safer. If you ever got in a little fender bender, if you're going 5 miles an hour or less, there won't be any damage to the bumper. Okay. Also, if you come around, this car is equipped with 20-inch wheels. Okay, which a bigger rim is a little bit smoother of a ride. Okay. Also, they do come with nitrogen in our tires, which keeps the air and the tire inflated at all points, so you don't have to spend as much on the tire. Okay. Just later on, it'll make it last a little bit longer. Okay. Every one of these cars come with a steel intrusion beam in the door. Okay. So if you ever notice, now if you look at a vehicle, and most vehicle beams are like this. They're straight across. Now if you push that, go ahead and push it. See how easy that bends? Okay. Now if you turn it to the side, which is how Mazda does it, that's how our vehicles are made. Very hard to bend, so you're a lot safer in the vehicle, okay? So which is a nice thing. Also, with one thing with Mazda as well, it wasn't built in a garage, which is a nice thing, because every seam that Mazda makes matches in the vehicle. So if I went over here and I drew this line right here in this vehicle from here to here, okay? And you walked around on every seam, which I want you to do.
Okay.
If you come around here, you match this seam, see if it matches that seam.
Yes.
Okay. See if it matches that seam as well.
It does.
So what they do is they take their time and a lot of work to make this vehicle all match up to equal the same. Okay, which is put together very well. Okay. Also, if you open this door here, you'll notice it's a very solid frame. What I do to show my customers how solid this frame is, I lean on it with all my weight, and I'll come through, and then I will have you close the door if you want. You notice how the door didn't do anything different, right? So the door is very strong on its own. Also, if you come around here, this car has the blind spot monitoring system, where the radar is right back here in the bumper area as well. So if a car is coming in on your blind spot, it will light up 2 lighted cars in the mirror, letting you know that someone's in your blind spot, which happens on both sides of the vehicle, which is very safe for you and your family. Right?
Good, awesome.
Also, wraparound light for the back as well, just so they can see your blinker. Right? So if the car's coming, they can see that happening as well. Okay? Also, the 5-mile-an-hour bumper as well back here. Now, if you notice, it has little circles back here. Those are sensors. So if you're in reverse and you're getting very close to hitting something, it will beep. And the closer you get, the heavier the beep will sound. The faster it'll go. Okay, you do have a full row seat in this vehicle as well, with cup holders in the back, and they are able to be folded down flat in a 50-50 split in between. Okay. Also, the second row is a 20-60 or a 20-80 split in the back. Okay. So you can fold them all down as well. Okay. So if you come around here to the other part of it, you do have a release lever for your gas cap, okay, which is right here. So to release it, so if you're ever in a bad area, you don't have to worry about people stealing your gas, which is something that doesn't normally happen anymore. But as well as, again, the 20-inch, and also you have the tires as well, where there's a lip on this rim here. So if you ever were to get a flat tire, the tire is it's a lot harder for the tire to come off the rim with that rim on there. Okay. Also, you do have adjustable seating in the second row, so if you wanted to recline, you can do that as well.
Oh, that's
very
cool.
Nice. Also, cup holders that fold down in the center. Very beautiful thing in this vehicle. Also, this vehicle does come equipped with four-wheel disc brakes. I don't know if you remember back in the day when cars had drum brakes in the back, where all the pressure would go to the front of the vehicle and the front end would squat down. Now these days, the four-wheel disc brakes, so the whole car evenly brakes, so which is less money for you in brakes. Okay, all right. And you say you had 4 kids?
Yes.
And which you'll notice that we do have anchors for the car seats in here as well behind the seats. You'll see they can actually anchor in here and be a lot tighter in there as well. How old are your kids?
8, 9.
8 and 9.
Yeah, and then I got a 14-year-old and a little baby.
Wow, a little baby too, huh? Okay. Also, just as amenities-wise, this vehicle does come with a sunroof. Okay. Also with a Bose 10-speaker system, which is a very, very good system. Now, on your last vehicle, what was it that you liked the most about it?
I like the sunroof. I do like a good sound system. But I didn't have much in my last vehicle, so I like the blind spot monitoring that's offered in this one.
Fantastic.
So,
yeah. Anything you comparing it to at all?
No.
Because some people compare them to the Honda Pilot.
I haven't shopped around yet.
Okay.
So, first place.
What I can do is I can show you. We do have a comparison here on the iPad that we use, showing you the differences between some of the vehicles. Now, if you look here, it does show that I do have the Pilot pulled up here. And if you see, the Pilot gets a little worse gas mileage than the Mazda CX-9, although the CX-9 does have a little more cargo space.
Okay.
Also, if you see here, the Honda Pilot does not have the blind spot monitoring system offered on that same vehicle. So, you know, a couple of the features that you will get in this car that the Honda Pilot won't offer.
Oh, because that's very important to me.
That is very important. Okay, and also, I'll just show you a couple more things about the vehicle. I just want to show you here.
Okay.
If you come around here, you'll notice that this vehicle does have request right here on the outside. Meaning if you do have your key, you don't need to have that key out of your pocket in order to unlock or lock the doors. Okay? Which is a nice feature. Say that you were in a parking lot and you're running and someone's following you.
Yes.
Which nobody wants. Say you're running.
Yes.
Hit the door request switch one time, only this door opens, so it gives you a chance to get the car and lock the doors that we're sitting in the car.
Okay.
Now, if you hit it twice, all the doors open. Right? Also, a nice thing, too, you can't put the keys in your car with this. Okay? With it being the smart key. If you leave your key in it, it will let you know by chiming. Let you know that. Okay. Also, this vehicle does come equipped with memory seat.
I like that.
What's nice is if you and your husband are on the same, have a different key, and you have your key, you can adjust this car by unlocking it. The seat will set to your setting.
Just by unlocking
Just by unlocking your door. And it'll read your key. Also, if your husband has his setting, he can unlock the door and the seat will set to his setting.
Okay.
It's a very nice feature there as well. This car also comes with heated seats. A lot of times people don't use them in Florida, but they do have back issues. Some people do. Okay. As well as telescopic steering on the interior as well. If you're a shorter person or you like to be closer, push the steering away or pull it towards you. Okay? Some of the nice features there. Also, you do have you have Bluetooth in here that you can pair up to. Guess how many devices?
3?
No, 7 different devices. 7 different devices. So if you have an iPad, the
Kids
kids
will
have
love
an
that.
iPod, and let me see. If you want to have a seat in here, feel how comfortable a seat is.
Oh.
Okay. What's nice is you can adjust it to whatever you want. It's an 8-way power seat. You can adjust it this way. It does have a power lumbar. Yeah. See how nice that is? Now, if I show you a couple things here as well, if you're in a very rural area where there's a lot of construction going on, and your blind spot monitoring system is going off quite a bit, there is an option that you can turn the blind spot monitoring off as well, okay? This car does have traction control as well, okay? Now, it also has a light adjustment, okay? So if you're going up a very steep hill and it's hard to see the road in front of you, you can lower the lights and let them come down, or you can make them come up with this adjustment here. So it makes it a little bit safer for you at night, okay? If you come on out here, I'll show you another couple features. Okay. I'm going to show you about the engine here.
Okay.
The engine it's a 3.7 liter engine. It has 273 horsepower. Okay. I know a lot of terms, what is horsepower? Horsepower is just where you stop on the gas and your car does move. And in some areas of Florida, you do have to get out in traffic a lot quicker than others, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you definitely want that. And you do have lots of power in this engine as well. It does have a timing chain, not a timing belt. Have you ever heard about timing belts and
I've
timing
heard
chains?
about it, but not sure.
All right. Well, timing belts, you have to change them every 80,000 miles. The timing chain, they'll last a long, long time where you don't have to worry about that as well. Okay. Also, if you come over here, you see this blanket right here.
Yes.
This blanket is meant to, if you ever hit anybody in an accident and it went on fire, this would retard the fire just by dropping down. These buttons melt off. Also, it serves as you can't hear the engine as much with that blanket because it insulates. Okay, very nice feature there. Okay, if you come around here, I'll show you another thing where with this engine, it's a variable valve timing, and that means if someone's breathing with one lung, you're not going to breathe as easy, right? So if you have variable dual timing, you're definitely going to have two lungs to help you breathe. And that's what this is all about, where it adds more air into the engine, which gives you a little bit better gas mileage and fuel economy with the vehicle. Okay. Also, this vehicle does come with a insulated battery, where if Florida sun gets so hot, it insulates the battery where it doesn't keep the fluid as much, and the battery lasts a little bit longer.
Okay, yes.
And it is corrosion free. Okay.
Oh, good.
What's nice, I'm going to start the vehicle. Let me show you something while we're here. Every engine has a little bit of vibration to it. Okay, if you put your hand on this engine right here, it's a little hot, but just you notice how the vibration is. Every one of these CX-9s have one fluid-filled mount, which is right by this area right here. Okay, now if you touch the vehicle right here, you notice there's no vibration.
No.
The reason that is there's a fluid-filled mount which takes away a lot of the vibration in the engine, which gives you a little bit smoother ride, and that's why you don't feel so much on the interior of the vehicle as well. Now, as far as safety goes, I know we're getting to safety, but you have 4 children, I'm sure you want to be safe.
Yes.
If someone was to hit you head on, this car does have crumple zones, which you'll notice there's little notches that go all the way up the vehicle. You can see here, you can touch them, little notches.
Oh, yes.
The car will crumple like an accordion, okay? Which gives you a lot less impact on the inside of the vehicle. Okay? All right, and then also, as far as the crumple zones, this engine it's breakaway mounts. Okay, so the engine would fall flat. Also, it would take a lot for the subframe to break. This is a very strong subframe, so it would take you a lot of pressure to push this engine into your interior. Okay? All right? I can show you some of the notice this vehicle does come equipped with dual climate control. Okay?
Oh, that's cool.
Now, if you want, go ahead and turn this button right here. If you notice, you can adjust your temperature different from the person in the driver's side, or so, vice versa there, okay?
Okay.
You do have, again, heated seats.
Yep,
you can turn them on and off, 2 levels, so the heat is more extreme at one point.
Okay.
And this vehicle does come equipped with navigation. Okay, it's on-time navigation, more of a 3D type. Okay, if you see the arrow here,
okay,
it's more 3D. Also, you do have a microphone, which is right here. If you would push that microphone in, you could say, "I'd like to go to Walmart," and it will find the closest Walmart to you. So, it's a little bit easier to find a Walmart and drive less. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Also, your audio. You do have FM, AM, Sirius radio, which is equipped in this vehicle, which they give you a 4-month subscription. 4 months, you get free. But then after that, of course, you have to pay and negotiate some kind of thing with them as well. Okay. And also, you do have a HomeLink mirror, which does control your garage door openers. Okay, and also dims your mirror. Okay, as well. All right. Also, when you put the key in or have it in your purse, you can still start the vehicle, even though the key is not in the ignition. So this little cap, you just turn the cap and it starts the vehicle.
Okay.
All right, and what I'd like to do is have you come around this side.